All right. It is Friday morning. Hopefully you are drinking your cup of coffee, getting ready to wind down. It's the end of the week. Just like me, I am about to head to the beach house, but I am drinking a wonderful cup of coffee. And in case you're wondering, community coffee is my favorite. They make it, well, I don't know if they make it here, but it's a South Louisiana favorite for a very long time. So just a couple of announcements. If you did not attend our live training yesterday on the step-by-step roadmap to your first 10K using Facebook and YouTube ads, if you have a premium offer and you're not at $10,000 or $15,000 a month, you will want to watch this replay. It is under the Conversions Over Cocktails replay. And as I had said before this week, that if you go into the Power Content Ads training right here, this is literally your roadmap to your first and second six figures right here. You don't even have to do anything else. If you just spend time executing everything right here in the Power Content Ads section, if you come and use the Ask Laurel thread every week, you show up to the live Zoom coaching calls, guys, give me 90 days. Your business will be completely different. And then we'll be able to move you to some more advanced strategies like lead generation and a little advanced retargeting, okay? All of the retargeting that I talk about can be found underneath the retargeting section. But if you go through all of this Power Content Ad section right here, you're going to see that there is something called the best $5 and $10 that you'll spend each week. This is a more in-depth of what I covered in yesterday's training, which if we go to How to Get Laurel's Help, Conversions Over Cocktails replays, you're going to see right here, okay? You want to watch this. I go way in depth. Like if you are still stuck at $10,000 or $15,000, or if you're stuck with not getting to $10,000 or $15,000, if you're over that, this is still valuable for you to watch. But if you're a coach and you have a premium offer and you're still not hitting $10,000, $15,000 a month, super, super important that you watch that training. Okay. Second thing is, a lot of you guys have been asking me about Lean on Laurel. I just updated my page. Just go to adswithlaurel.com. And this video actually walks you through my Lean on Laurel strategy. So whether you want to scale to $20,000, $30,000, $40,000, even $50,000 a month, and you're at least making $5,000 in your business, you're qualified. And this video walks you through what we're going to work on. And I'm going to walk you through the discovery call accelerator strategy. That's the fastest way to book more calls to sell your high ticket offer and not waste time with expensive ad agencies, complicated button pushing tactics, and without having to do any fancy ad production. Okay. And then it actually walks you through everything that you get for $1,000 a month. Okay. So just kind of wanted to go over that because yesterday on the call, we had a lot of people asking about Lean on Laurel. So let's go ahead and dive in. Also, I did want to remind you guys, because a lot of you guys don't realize that we actually have a Telegram channel. So if you go to t.me/The Laurel Show on your mobile, join my Telegram channel. Every day I'm sending out little, bonus tidbits. I send out little audios, just kind of telling you guys what's going on at the, at the office. I talk about what books I'm reading, what videos I'm watching, anytime I post a new video. So if you want to get involved and get a little personalization from me, go to t.me/The Laurel Show, my Telegram channel. It is also being sent out in the onboarding email. So find the onboarding email and it will have the Telegram channel in it. Cool. So we are going to get started into the Ask Laurel thread. Just as a reminder, if you want me to answer your questions, it must go in this thread. Yes, sometimes you will see me pop in and answer questions that are not in this thread, but only where I feel that it is absolutely needed. Okay. So if you want a for sure answer from me, it must go in this thread. Make sure you're giving me enough context to answer this question. Every single week I have a question that doesn't give me enough context. So please, please, please make sure you're giving me enough context to answer the question. Like if you are giving me an update from another Ask Laurel thread where I gave you some advice, remind me, hey, Laurel, in the last Ask Laurel thread, you told me to do this because I executed that and here's what's going on, okay? So give me enough context. Let me know where you got stuck. Remember, 1 question per member. Submissions close at 5 p.m. on Thursday. And then I'm always going to post the last Q&A. So in case you miss it, boom, you're going to get it right there, okay? So let's go ahead and dig in. We got some good stuff going on today. Let's see. Manuela says, I'd like to start advertising on Facebook again. Currently, I only use Google Ads and YouTube. My profile and ad accounts have been restricted from advertising, and unfortunately, I didn't add another admin to my backup biz manager or ad account. I also can't connect to support. So what's the best strategy for me to get an ad account? Okay, so if you go into the program, Get Ready Protocol, Business Manager and Ad Policy Training, I actually walk you through what to do if your ad account gets shut down and how to create backups in the case of a shutdown. So in this video right here, I'm going to walk you through how to get a close relative or someone to start an account for you. And always, always, always use backups. And in this video, actually all 3 of these videos are super important for you to watch: understanding the ad policy and how to avoid rejected ads, best practices to avoid getting your ad account shut down, and what to do if it does get shut down and how to create those backups, okay? Super, super important. Fit says, how do I add captions to my pre-recorded videos at one time? They were auto-generated. Now it seems to be different. I've uploaded to my page and it's asking for a file. I want to embed captions into my repurpose.io videos and I'm missing a step. Is it only done for live videos automatically? Auto captions are on in my settings. If you share a video from your business page to a group or your, okay, so this looks like this is a different question. So mine, I always stream my stuff live. So repurpose automatically always does the captions. So I'm not sure, but also if you go to do Facebook ads, I haven't had an issue yet just getting Facebook to do the captions. So I'm not sure how to answer this question because I'm not seeing this, this error. But just so you know, anytime that I am going to post a video or something, I am streaming it through onestream.live. So it is live. So maybe that is why I'm getting the captions. Like I said, anytime that I'm streaming stuff, I'm doing it live. I have not just uploaded a video straight to the platform in a while. I do know when I do upload my ads straight to the ads platform, I do have the options to auto-populate the caption. So I'm not sure what's changed there. And so he says, if you share a video from your business page to a group or your personal page, do the people that watch it become part of the video view audience? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And yes, sir. Let's see. Jared says, with the power content, does it have to physically be me in the clip? Well, depends what type of business you're running. Definitely depends on the niche. Or can I have a video created with short clips with me doing the voiceovers, and then when it comes to introducing myself, I use a picture of myself instead? Could this also work? Could it also work? Yeah, but not as good for sure. I feel that by doing this, I would be able to make it more catchy, attractive, as opposed to just watching me talk. Yeah, so I would do, instead of doing a voiceover and using a picture, I would record the entire thing with you on camera. And then if you want to add in some B-roll and stuff like that, that would be way more effective. But I find that videos that are done with just voiceovers don't do as well. And it also depends on the niche. Like if you have like an e-com niche, of course you don't have to be in the video. But when it comes to you yourself representing your brand and your business, it definitely helps to be in the video, actually being in the video. It does build better awareness and credibility for absolute sure. Being on video is a skill that a lot of you guys are going to have to figure out. Grace says, hey, Laurel, I'm new here and I received your personal welcome Facebook Messenger chat. Thank you. Well, you're very welcome. I'd like to ask how important it is to join your Telegram channel. Are there trainings there that are not covered in the membership area or in this Facebook group? Will I be missing out on so much value if I don't join your program? So yeah, so I totally get it. The reason she says the reason I'm asking is because it consumes a fair bit of space and I'm mindful of my storage nowadays. I'm happy to learn through the membership area plus Facebook group plus replays of bi-monthly Zooms. If that is enough, not sure if I can join live because I'm in Australia. Awesome. So you don't have to join the Telegram channel, right? You don't have to join the Telegram channel. But if you want to just get by, just check the featured section, Grace, every single week. You're not missing out. The stuff that I post on Telegram are things like if something goes wrong, I'll just kind of like sit and have a conversation with them. But a lot of times I'll post that on my YouTube channel too. So Grace, if you go to YouTube, sorry, I have to type one-handed because of my rotator cuff surgery. So if you go to youtube.com/The Laurel Show, and a lot of times I am posting a lot of videos here, top videos of 2022 so far, and I'm talking about a lot of the stuff that I post in my Telegram channel, and I also post these videos in my Telegram channel. So you're not missing out. You're not missing out on much. You're just missing out on like book recommendations and little pep talks and reminders of the calls and all of that fun stuff. But if you do not want to have Telegram, or if you feel like you don't need the space, you absolutely don't need it to get results. You absolutely don't need it. The only thing you absolutely need to get results in this program is to check the featured section, right? The featured section every single week, and also take advantage of the Ask Laurel Q&A every single week. And also, right, and this video will walk you through it, and you obviously know how to do it already because you're taking advantage of it now. And then the Ask Laurel, attend the live Zoom trainings right here. Every first Monday at 8 a.m., every third Thursday at noon. So welcome, Grace. I'm super excited that you're here. So in short answer, no, you don't need to be in the Telegram channel. It's not that big of a deal. It's just a little something extra, what we call lagniappe here in Louisiana. Let's see. So Emmanuel says, hey, Laurel, and thanks for being awesome and bringing high value to us. I had just started and working on my power content now. Meanwhile, I've been marketing since the beginning of this month until today for my 5-day challenge and wanted to get your input and feedback on how to improve my opt-in rate, which is free, and my VIP page, which is low ticket. I've attached the stats from today, and here's the link to the optimization. Don't know if it's necessary. I apologize if not. So can this be the most effective in my power content? How can I be the most effective in my power content and increase my buyers for VIP? So let's say your opt-in rate is 35%, not bad. So that's not really I wouldn't say that your opt-in is your issue. You're getting 35% of people to opt in. So how to improve my opt-in rate, which is free. If you go through my training, my optimization training, so for lead generation, you will see that I have a troubleshooting training here and a troubleshooting cheat sheet. Go through this. This will help you with your opt-in rate improving. Although 35% is pretty good already. I would have to, which is low ticket, $47. It doesn't look like you're selling. Maybe you just sold one. It looks like just one upgrade. But let's see, how many opt-ins do you have? It looks like you only have 20 opt-ins, so we don't have enough. Like, if you'll see in this training, like we're not even testing the funnel until you get 500 opt-ins. But here's something that you could do that's going to, so here's the thing. You have 3 different types of buyers, right? Emmanuel, you have 3 types of buyers. You have the people who are going to opt in and they're going to buy right now, right? They're going to opt in and then they're going to immediately buy this $47. But just so you know, you do not have enough data. You do not have enough data right now. But if you watch that troubleshooting, it'll walk you through how to improve your opt-in rate. So you have your buyers who are going to buy like immediately once they enter the funnel. Then you have the buyers who are going to buy within the first 14 days, right? But then you're going to have buyers who are going to be in your funnel for longer periods of time. As a matter of fact, the sales process of most offers right now are 62 to 67 days. That is a long time. And so a way to use your power content is anyone who is opting in or even visiting this landing page, retarget them to your power content so that you could use your power content in order to nurture them. Okay. That's what I would do. And then once you have enough traffic, so once you have at least 1,000 people that are visiting this landing page, not necessarily opting in, but visiting your landing page, then you can come into the retargeting section and you could actually start retargeting. That's going to take the place of the people who haven't bought in the first 7 to 14 days and who are going to buy later. Okay. Remember, most of the people who are going to buy our products are going to buy later. And a lot of people don't take into account that the sales process takes 62 to 67 days on average. So we got to keep that in mind. By the way, Emmanuel, I got your Lean on Laurel application. It looks good. I am going to be reaching out to you either today or tomorrow because I will have a seat opening up in Lean on Laurel. And it will be yours if our chat goes well. Just wanted to give you a heads up. Celeste says, hey, Laurel, I'm working through the 90-day marketing course and just wanted to ask a quick question about posting the vids. Is it best to do it on my personal profile business page? Is it worth cross-posting on my other socials? Absolutely, yes. And she said, hey, never mind, it's on day 4. Absolutely. Sometimes if you just watch the next training, sometimes being patient will give you that answer. But just to reiterate, if you go back and watch the training I did yesterday, I reiterate that I post on everything. When I do one video, it goes everywhere. And then I use repurpose and then I put chunks of that video everywhere. I am a lazy marketer. I want snippets of my trainings. I want the whole parts of my trainings to go everywhere. That way I can diversify in my retargeting, right? So I was just telling Emmanuel here, right? I was just telling Emmanuel, if we want to drive as much traffic to this landing page, right? Most people are going to buy later. Well, if we've got the Google Tag Manager installed and we've got the Facebook Pixel and we've got the LinkedIn Pixel and we've got the TikTok Pixel, he could literally retarget everyone who hits his landing page across all of those platforms. And so that's why we want to put all of our content across multiple platforms, because then we can retarget everyone who's hitting his landing page with all of that content on those platforms. And so use those platforms as a place to keep all of your content, because when it comes time to retargeting, all of that content becomes valuable retargeting content. Let's see. Tyga Rush says, oh, that's such a cool name. Tyga Rush. Laurel, just bought your $7 coaching thing to check it out. Question, can I still do the strategy if my Facebook ad account is permanently banned? Yes. Go to the Get Ready protocol, watch the ad policy training, and I will show you how to create a backup using someone else's profile. Let's see. Sway Buckley says, hey, Laurel. Hey, Sway. I have a good problem I need help with. Okay, this is a good, if it's a good problem, I'm going to take a swig of coffee if that's okay. We have an organic reel with a CTA and lots of engagement asking for our download that we normally give in the DMs on IG. But I noticed on Facebook, people are not seeing our DM. We had mini chat set up many years ago, and I'm not clear on how to stop it without deleting our list. Yeah, that was a problem. That's a problem for me too. I had mini chat set up and I'm just like, I don't need this. I do not need this. What would be your recommendation to connect with each of the people who requested our help? Thanks so much. Yeah, it's just consistent follow-up. Sometimes people don't see, for example, I had a person who applied for Lean on Laurel, and the way that I reach out to my applicants on Lean on Laurel is in the DM, and he wasn't seeing my message. And so what I literally ended up tracking down, going from his messenger to his Facebook profile, and actually just commented on one of his posts. And I said, hey, I saw you applied and I've been trying to get in touch with you. Check your other folder. So basically I just go and I track those people down. I know that's not a sexy answer, but that's the way that I do it. Wendy says, I just made a lead magnet that helps parents see what their high school or college student is missing that will help. Ooh, we talked yesterday, Wendy, on the call. See, I remember you guys when you guys come to the calls. I'd say Wendy just made a lead magnet that helps parents see what their high school or college student is missing that will make getting great grades much easier. It helps them see why they need my workshop where I teach those 3 things. I was thinking of starting ads for the first time to my free lead magnet. Once the lead magnet ads are working, is it a bad idea to also run ads to my $47 workshop? I would get your lead magnet working, and I would have to know more context over what product is in this $47 program. But you could use this $47 program as a tripwire, meaning that on the thank you page, you say, hey, the lead magnet's going to your email, but if you're going to want to, help your students get better grades, you're going to also want to check out this and then talk about the $47 product in the video and link them to the sales page. We call that a tripwire. That might not be a bad idea. Now, I don't have the context behind this $47 workshop, but that's what I would do if it fits in with the lead magnet, like if it flows directly from the lead magnet. Let's see. Harry says, I recently signed up for your course. I'm using Facebook ads to promote a live show entertainment in a particular area of Houston. That's awesome. That's where literally all of these strategies came from, was me working in television and using Facebook ads to promote new shows. That is where all of this strategy came from. So you're in good hands, Harry. The problem I am experiencing is that although my ads seem to be set up properly, they are targeted well and are approved, I have 0 reach and nothing has been spent. I did try this with 3 different ads. I'm not sure what happened. I did try using a small budget. So I think I told you to, try using a daily budget versus lifetime. Sometimes when you use a lifetime budget, because I noticed that's what he was doing here, was using a lifetime budget whenever he showed me this. Because he had a start and an end. Sometimes lifetime budget does get stuck. And so let me know, Harry, if using the daily budget fixed that problem. Let's see. Alvern says, hey, Laurel, I'm wondering, is there a training in the portal around retargeting power content audiences top level that have been successful with the masterclass sign-up page? Believe me, I watched tons of your videos in the portal, and I did not find the video about retargeting power content audiences. To prove it to you, I'll implement what I learned. I attached his power content. Yeah, that's awesome. All you got to do is create a custom audience of people and send them to your, so if you go to so if you go to the Get Ready protocol, let's see, building your audiences, and go to how to create your custom audiences right here. This video will walk you through how to create a custom audience of people who are watching your videos. Also, if you go into I actually just added this, guys. I actually just added this. So if you haven't watched this yet, if you go to your Power Content Campaign setup, I just added how to place your very first Power Content ads on the platform from start to finish. And I also how to place your very first Power Content ad on YouTube. But anyway, if you watch that custom audience training, it will show you how to create that custom audience so that when you launch your ads for your, I think you said a live workshop with a masterclass sign up page, all you got to do is use that custom audience. But let's see how your power content's doing. Amount spent looks good. You got some really good stats. Really good stats. I love that. Alvern here, implementing. Yeah, so just create that audience. Go to the Get Ready protocol, building your audiences, and follow this video on how to create your custom audiences for the people who are watching your power content videos, and send them to your offer ad. As a matter of fact, if you have a free masterclass, just follow the setup and use your audience from your power content. Mr. Theo, I saw you yesterday on my class. Hey, Laurel, I'm in the lead generation section, and I have a question about CTR all and CTR link click-through rate in relation to the 3 lead gen ads. So I have a lead gen conversion ad set, which contains two short form ads and one long form ad. Okay. I've been testing my audiences for about 2 weeks. My CTRL and CTR link click-through percentages were good and well above the minimum percentages. I was also getting opt-ins to my ebook, but they have all stopped now. I noticed that I was getting better results with the short form video ad. So my question is, if I see that only 1 out of the 3 ads per ad set is doing well, should I turn off the other ads? Theo, my man, I got a video for you to watch. Let's see. It is... Well, you could use this at the troubleshooting training, but I think I actually, man, did I only put it in the Discovery Call Accelerator? Let me find it. Let me pause this real quick and let me find it for you. Okay, so Theo, my man, because you were on that live training yesterday, okay? And everyone else is going to reap the benefit of you being on that live training. What I did was I went into my Lean on Laurel program and I grabbed this campaign setup and troubleshooting training. You're going to have to sit through a 5-second ad. That's all it's going to be, 5 seconds. This video right here, so I'll just let it play for a minute and I'll skip the ad. This was a workshop that I did with my Lean on Laurel students. I just made it public just for you guys. This is by far probably the most helpful video I have ever done when it comes to troubleshooting, testing new ads, optimizing, and scaling. And so if you go to my YouTube channel, I just made it public for everybody to watch. It is under the top videos of 2022 so far, and it is called Campaign Setups, Troubleshooting, and Testing. So if you are watching this video right now, go watch this. This video will answer probably 80% of the questions that you guys ask on Lean on Laurel. I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this public because this is, the Lean on Laurel students proprietary video, but, since Theo asked and he was on the training yesterday, I know that that's going to help him out and it's going to help a lot of you guys out too. I think Kim, you are going to love this too. I think I probably already sent it to you at one point, but let's see what Kim's got today. Kim is one of those students. She shows up to the live trainings. She uses Ask Laurel every week and I freaking love it. So Kim says, hey, Laurel, I set up the retargeting video with the comment for the free thing and also the CTA with the paid product. My question is, how long frequent do I send this to my ads? And also, can I send to YouTube? So here's what I would do. I would send it every day. So all my retargeting goes out for $2 a day until it stops working. $2 a day. Typically, all of my $2 ads work and get sales. I just keep rotating them out. Okay. Keep rotating them out until they stop working. And can you also send this to your YouTube? Absolutely, yes. Watch the training that I did yesterday. It is in the Conversions Over Cocktails replay. I talk about how I literally use all of my content as retargeting. Let's see, Beth says, hey, Laurel, thank you so much for your feedback last week. I went through and checked everything, all the troubleshooting, and everything is working perfect except for the engagement. So is it my call to action? I posted my video in the group to maybe get some real social proof going. I've also posted it again in my membership community and my free Facebook group to hopefully get some social proof. Any tips? I feel like I'm so close. This is my video. Not sure if we're supposed to share it here. Thanks for your help. Yeah, absolutely. So if no one's getting your call to action, absolutely. So let me pause this for a minute. Ooh, now it's got 17 comments. So it looks like you're getting your social proof. Gratitude, 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 gratitude 19 hours ago. Yes, this is exactly what you were supposed to do, Beth. And so let's see if we can get some traction on this. So guys, Beth was having issues getting engagement on her power content, which, by the way, I talk about it in yesterday's class that I keep talking about. What she did was I recommended that she go to this group and ask for people to comment for it. And I also recommended that she go to past clients or past students for them to comment something good about working with Beth. What this is going to do is this is going to create social proof so that now when cold audiences are going to see that she's got all of these gratitude comments underneath the video, that is going to spark curiosity for them to do what? Go and read the headline. And then the headline's job is to read the promise of value, right? So Beth, good job on executing. I cannot wait to see how that's going to work for you. Let's see. Darren says, hey, Laurel, hope you are recovering. I am doing lots better than I am last week. Let's just say that, Darren. Thank you so much for asking. He says, I see you have the retargeting ad back up and running. Darren, I always have retargeting back up and running. I have 14 retargeting videos that I put on rotation. You may remember a couple of weeks ago, I asked about turning my power content retargeting video ad off. Audience is real estate owners. Over 5K impressions, very low 100% views. Up to 50% views wasn't too bad. Any pointers? I think I might be putting them to sleep. Yeah, you absolutely might be. Let's take a look at your stats. Let's see, you've got through plays, 3,000. I would be, let's see, you've got over 5,000 impressions, very low 100% views. Yeah, I would try to make the end of the video more exciting. It says, let's see, 29 videos. You're getting about, $2 per 25% view. Yeah, make more exciting videos. That's all I can say, guys. Don't expect your first power content videos to be awesome. Okay. Here's one thing though, that's my question. A couple weeks ago, I asked about turning my power content retargeting video ad. So if you are retargeting, this is normal stats. If this is to a warm audience, this is normal stats. The only place that my KPIs for power content come into play is if it's a cold audience. So if this is going to a warm audience, keep it running, dude. Keep it running. I don't look at retargeting metrics because I just want people to keep seeing my face. And so this is normal for retargeting, just so you know. That's totally normal for retargeting. Now, if this is cold audience, you might want to switch this up and be more interesting on video. One of the little tricks, I'll tell you guys about a little trick that I always tell my students in Lean on Laurel, is when you're making videos, find ways to switch up the shot. Show a book, like if you're talking about a book. If you're talking about real estate, walk in front of a house or cut to a house, move the camera. Do something different in the video every 30 to 45 seconds because it's a pattern interrupt. It keeps the video interesting. Like, that's why a lot of times you'll see me switch from face video to Google Doc, from face video to whiteboard video, from whiteboard video to Google. So anytime that it keeps people's interest. And so Darren, if this is a retargeting ad, I wouldn't worry about these stats. They look good. If it's a cold audience, let's try to do something. The good thing is people are interested in this topic. We just need to figure out a way to make that video more interesting. Let's see, Roz. Yeah, one of my 90-day students. I love that. So I'm working through the 90-day program. I love the organic content, but it is slow generating. I've had the worst luck with Facebook and having my account disabled and then permanently restricted. Today, my wife's account got disabled and now I have to verify her identity. My one straightforward question is, do you think it's possible to build a coaching business to 7 figures without Facebook ads? What would you do? I'm looking forward to testing YouTube ads next. I'm extremely frustrated with Facebook and the giant hoops and setbacks I've taken over the last year. I've built my audience up to over 300 plus friends in less than 60 days, but my personal page and profile are disabled. What would you do? Thank you. Day 62 of the 90-day program. Okay. So one of the things that would be helpful in a question like this is, what are you selling? Showing me some of the stuff that you've been posting and doing, because some of the niches are more high risk, right? And that's why I tell a lot of people to do a lot of power content. Like if you are in a make money online niche, I always say do a lot of power content that does not have a lot of links in it. I do not have enough context to answer why you keep getting disabled or anything, because you didn't really tell me about what you, and you probably have before. But just remember, guys, I talk to a lot of people in the $7 program. So just by quickly reminding me in this post who you serve, what you're doing, what you're offering would help. Now, to answer this question, because you did ask a really good question. Do you think it's possible to build a coaching business to 7 figures without Facebook ads? Yes, if the price is right. Okay, you just got to do the math, right? Like if you watch the training that I did yesterday, I'm going to show you guys one more time, this one right here. Remember, I made my first and second 6 figures using the 7-day organic marketing sprint, okay? If you go through the 7-day organic marketing sprint, it is literally everything that I talked about in the training last night. The only difference is last night I showed you guys how to utilize $2 and $5 ads to speed this process up. Okay. So the question is, can you build a coaching business to 7 figures without Facebook ads? Absolutely. If you have a solvable problem, right? If we get out a solvable problem, right? Actually, let's just do that because it just happens to be my favorite thing to do. Okay. So 7 figures without Facebook ads, okay? So goal is 7 figures organically. Okay, let me actually blow this up so that you guys could actually see this, okay? Okay, so we need to figure out how many sales, like what's the price? So let's say that you're selling something that's $5K, because that's typically what everyone likes to figure out, right? So in order to figure out our solvable problem, right? How many sales do we need? How many sales to get to, what is it? 8333. Let's see if I get my calculator out. I think that's the magic number for a million. 8333 times 12. Yeah. So pretty much like, so if you divide a million, right? A 7-figure coaching business in a year. Now, when you say a 7-figure coaching business, that could be in 2 years or whatever, but we'll do it in a year and you could do the math as needed. So 1 million divided by 12. Yep. 83,000. We'll actually just say 84,000, right? Okay, to get, so how many sales do we need to get to 84,000? So if we do 84,000, this is a month, remember, divided by 5, 84,000 divided by 5,000. So we need to get about 17 sales. So 17 sales will get us there, okay? So how many next thing we have to figure out is how many phone calls do we need to get in order to do that? So let's say you have a 50% close rate, right? Let's say that you have a 50% close rate when you get people on a call. A lot of my clients have a 50% close rate when they get people on a call. If you're doing your power content, if you're doing everything that I tell you guys to be doing in this 7-day organic marketing sprint and in this power content right here, if you're doing everything that you're doing, right, you should be able to have a 50% close rate by the time you get people on the phone, okay? So if we need 17 sales a month, that means 17 times 2, you need 34 calls, okay? So this is how we work our way to our solvable problem. So in order to get 7 figures organically a year, okay, that's our goal. This is how we lean into our solvable problem. Okay, so in order to get how many phone calls, how many applications are we going to get that'll get us on 34 calls, right? How many messenger conversations do we need to have in order to get how many applications? You could actually skip the applications and go straight to from messenger to phone call, however you want to do it. I just want to show you guys my process. How many comments on my 2-step, right? My value bomb do I need to get? And how many posts do I need to get in order to get said comments? And so this will help you figure out how many posts a week do I need to get, how many comments. I guarantee you guys, if you do this power content ad section over the next 90 days, this will show you how to do this organic marketing sprint. So the only difference between the 7-day organic marketing sprint is it's all organic, but it's the same strategy. Power content ads will show you how to do this with ads and expedite the process, okay? If you do everything I say in 90 days, you will know exactly how many posts you need, how many comments you need, how many messenger conversations. So you would need 34 phone calls a month in order to close 17 sales, okay? Now, if you want to make $1 million every 2 years, right, you would just split that in half. You would only need, half the 17. You'd only need 9 sales a month, right, if you have a 5K. But now if you have a $10,000 program, all you need is 8 sales, right, and then 16 calls. So that is how you figure that out. So Roz, hopefully that gave you a really good look at me answering this question. Is it possible to build a coaching business to 7 figures without Facebook ads? We just did the solvable problem. Abso-freaking-lutely. Follow this training, guys. I have everything you guys need here to be successful. If you guys use my brain and my program and my resources, this can become a reality for every single one of you guys. And if you guys have not watched my training from last night, I keep saying it. This will give you an overview, okay? This will give you an overview of what you need to do to use the organic marketing sprint and the power content section, okay? Alma says, hey, Laurel, I loved the call yesterday. Thank you. See, I told you guys, everyone's loving that call. I just started going through the power content ads. My offer is a VIP design day where I get booked for a day to design a brochure, website, sales page, or updates to a website. I'm struggling on what power content to create since I'm offering a do it for you service. I do give them a couple of cheat sheets to get organized before we work together. For example, a website planner. That's really good. That's a really good cheat sheet so that they can plan ahead of how many pages where their content is before the day. I do a similar thing for copying images. Does that sound like something that would be used for a value bomb? Abso-freaking-lutely. Show them that what you do, remember, what you do, what gap in the marketplace is your offer filling, okay? This is an excellent value bomb. Even doing a video of what that of an overview of that value bomb would be good power content. Showing them what you do and how it could add value. Do a comparison between a website that isn't designed the way that you design it and the way that you do design it and show the difference. Great power content. Guys, Alma, lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. You still have a framework, right? Go through my 15 pieces of content exercise. What is go over your framework and just teach your framework. So teach it as if they're going to do it themselves. That's what I did. Whenever I first started my agency, I didn't have a done with you program. Whenever I had just my agency, I got on video and showed people how I did things. And people were like, I don't want to do this myself. I'm going to hire Laurel. And that's the magic of my strategy. Rose says, is there a calendar to sign up for the calls for this group? No, there is not. She said she had it. So this is the old time. So a couple of weeks ago, we changed the time. So if you go into the How to Get Laurel's Help, attend the live Zoom trainings, the Thursday call used to be in the afternoon. Now it is at noon, just because I wanted to move it up. My brain is so much fresher in the morning. So we moved it up. But get on my Telegram channel. I send out reminders of the calls in the Telegram channel. And I also post about them in the featured section. So check the featured section every week. You guys need to get into the habit of checking the featured section every week. And she says, my question is, can I post my ad links in this group to get more comments? Absolutely. So what she's asking is, can she post her power content in the $7 group to help get social proof? Abso-freaking-lutely. Okay, we're rounding things up with Heather, who did a VIP day with me at some point. And the way to do a VIP day with me is you go to How to Get Laurel's Help, get personalized help from Laurel. You will see way number 1, you can book a power hour call with me. So let's see how Miss Heather is doing. Unfortunately, she says, hey, Laurel, unfortunately, my Instagram was hacked a few days ago. Man, that happened to me before. It is not fun. I've tried numerous times on different devices to log back in. I've reached out to support as well and haven't heard a thing. It takes a while. Don't give up. This also means that all of my Instagram ads have stopped. What's the best way to move forward from this? Girl, the best way to move forward from this is hopefully you had your pixel and all of that stuff reinstalled everywhere so that you can either once restart an Instagram channel or start retargeting on YouTube and Facebook. Hopefully in your Facebook ads manager, you have a custom audience of people who have been engaging with your Instagram. If you have not done that yet and you still have access to, if your Instagram is still listed inside your business manager and you have not made that audience of people who've engaged with your Instagram, do that right now. Other than that, there's not much that you can do if you don't have the backups in place. Okay. You could start fresh. Absolutely. It's a tough call, but guys, I cannot stress enough how important it is to back up. So in my program, in all of my programs, I teach you guys about a warm stack audience that should be going at all times. Okay. This is Facebook page engagement, 365 days. You should have this as a custom audience. It's dynamic. It will continue. You should also have Instagram engagement, 365 days. Okay. Now you can do Instagram page or ad engagement. Instagram page and ad engagement, 365 days. And also I do all pixel data, 180 days. Like I make sure that all of my accounts have these 3 audiences in not only one business manager, but in multiple business managers. Okay. We call this the warm stack. And people always ask me, Laurel, when you boost videos, who do you boost it to? These are pretty much the audiences. This is what you'll hear me say. My Lean on Laurel students know what a warm stack is, but because we use that term a lot. This is what I'm referring to, my warm stack. Now you could do Facebook page engagement 30 days, 7 days, however. But in order to protect your accounts from that type of stuff happening, you always want to make sure that you have this warm stack, not only in your business manager, but also in other people's business managers. And I show you guys how to do that in the Get Ready protocol in the ad policy training on how to create backups in case of a shutdown, in case of a hack, in case of anything. Okay. Heather, I do want to extend my deepest apologies for that happening. Hopefully you have the backups. If not, hopefully you have time to still create this warm stack audience. We never ever start from scratch, Heather. You have an audience, I'm sure, that will re-add you to a new account. I know you and I work together on your Fire 4 sequence and getting people to that application page. So just start a new Instagram account for right now. Use it to run ads. Just keep getting in front of that audience, girl. And if you need help, just reach out. Guys, I hope you guys got a lot of value out of today, man. I think the most valuable thing that we did today was this. This was a nice follow-up to that training that I did yesterday. Again, if you go to my YouTube channel, the training, you could watch it here, step-by-step roadmap to your first $10,000 to $15,000 using Facebook and Facebook and YouTube ads. I just made this video public right here. That was once only for my Lean on Laurel students, but because right here, Theo came to my training last night. So y'all thank Theo for that. Y'all thank Theo for me making this video public, because this video right here, and I made a playlist called Top Videos of 2022 so far. Guys, lots of gold in here. Lots of gold in here.